on there. We don't want those hats.
All right, Grasshoppers. We're back again. The same crew. I guess like 3 or 4 weeks ago, Pete Giantempo was telling us about his movie career.
Yeah.
First movie he did was Short Guys Save San Diego. What's up, Pete?
Pete was going to be a hockey player one time.
Yeah.
And I was going to borrow some money off him. You know what he told me?
What?
He's a little short.
So Pete.
Short and then some, Gresh.
Oh, okay. So Liam was here last time. So, okay, I'm just a short little story. Liam is like best friends with John Tortorella and Michael Delzato. And we're going to do a show today on the two things that had to happen. He had to get both those guys on the show. Didn't come through at all. So just I want to let you guys know that.
It's not that they didn't come through.
Well, are they there? I don't see John.
Where are they hiding behind that dresser?
I'm looking around. I don't see Torts. Liam, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
Excellent.
Very busy, but I'm doing good.
Busy doing what?
Schoolwork. Got three essays due next week.
I heard you were
one due on Sunday.
I heard you were sitting around playing video games.
When are you done school?
That. When am I done with school?
I asked first.
Your question was when I'm done with school?
Yeah, like this semester.
December 18th or 19th, something like that.
How come so late?
I don't know.
Hold on, you don't know when you're done, like the 18th or 19th?
I don't know. When I'm done, I'm done.
No.
Okay, all right.
I'll have to check.
My son is going to be done. He's done next week in Iona. Iona's over.
Really?
Yeah, he's not going back. He's not going back for the second semester though.
Why is that?
I didn't want him to go this year because I don't want him to learn online.
Ron doesn't want him to get more of an education than Ron had. That's all.
Oh, he's already passed me. They all my kids but one have already passed me.
Okay.
He's jealous?
No.
So Liam, you went to St. Thomas Sequoia, right?
Yeah. You did a golf tournament there like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we're asking everybody if they knew you, and nobody knew you. So I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Liam. I don't know. He is. Right, Greg?
No, I think
you weren't asking the right people.
Exactly what it was, though.
Yeah.
Like we were asking, like, Liam? And he goes, "Oh no." Oh, okay. Didn't really go to school there then.
We did ask them if they knew Pete, and they said, "Oh yeah, the little guy." Yeah.
Oh, Shorty.
Let's get
Shorty. Tell you what, the last time that we were with Torts, and Liam said, "Hey, you know what? I'm doing really good in school." And Gresh, you were coaching. Again, I don't know how you consider yourself as a coach. You might have been a great hockey player, but you kind of suck.
No, he just stands behind the bench.
But we did a thing for the Garden of Dreams, and with Liam, his whole thing was about getting into coaching and this.
How did I get involved in this here thing then?
And what winds up happening is Liam gets his grades the day that we're getting dressed in the locker room.
We don't have to do this again.
No, let me explain the story real quick. It's short.
None of your stories are short.
No.
Yours,
a little bit. But he starts to freak out. His wheelchair starts going in circles. He can't control it.
I don't remember that.
He calls his mom and dad. I think I made the dean's list. So 2 weeks later,
Martin.
Yeah, exactly. We wind up meeting up with Torts after a Columbus game, and Torts, he says to Torts says to him, "How you doing in school?" He goes, "I'm doing so good. I'm not sure if I made the dean's list or honor roll." And again, I don't know if we're PG or not, but you know me, I really don't give a shit. And Torts says to him, "Liam, who the fuck is taking these tests and doing all your essays? Because it can't be you. You got to be cheating."
I can't believe Torts said that's awful. That's awful.
Yeah.
Not good. So, and Liam, you're going over, the Rangers have their clinics at Palisades Mall that you're going over to participate in as well, right?
Yes.
Good. Nice.
Hey, I saw Adam there last week, and he said to say hi to you, and he said, call him, he said he's your son.
So we know Adam Graves, like we know each other. The first, I think probably 3 or 4 years ago, we went to an event together, a charity game. He sits down and people start coming around looking for autographs. And I said, it was really great watching Adam Graves play as I was growing up as a little kid. And he's looking at me like, what? And then, so now he's a little slow in the uptake, but now he starts to give it back to me a little bit. So,
Yeah. It was
Ron, how you doing?
I'm listening to you guys talk about nothing.
Well, everybody come through. Yeah.
Ron doesn't know what to say.
Yeah, it's the first time in his life.
He's starstruck. He's starstruck between me and Pete.
Listen to me. I was really hoping that I'd get to meet my idol today, Tortorella. But
Who's that?
another time, no Tortorella.
I know. I'm certain what they think they're really friends. Him and Liam.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll pull it up for you. Let's see. He goes. So I send the text message. He goes, "Not me. I'm not a Zoomer. I don't do that." So he, he's not very good with technology. He doesn't really do.
Did he win Coach of the Year?
He won Coach of the Year 4 years ago with the Rangers.
Oh, he didn't win it this year?
No,
I'm
He
surprised.
won it 4 years ago.
I was surprised too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he should have won. He should have won it.
yeah, he really should have.
Yeah. He would have liked you as a player, Tom.
Torch, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can't handle the puck.
Hey, did you see that picture of Melnick
Oh, I know.
standing up to make the body check?
I mean, can it get any worse? It's like he's begging to come back on the show. That's embarrassing.
Can you see all that little? Like,
Yeah.
you see all the fragments of the puck
Yeah.
laying on the ice. You can't really see it that well.
I know.
Because
It's
Mel
square.
was stick handling.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing that he's begging to come back on the show too. Like,
You don't
he's so
beg.
grumpy.
do we have to have him back? I guess we have to have him back on. He's gonna start crying.
Well, you know what we could do? We could give him
You could do this and tell him you're live and not go live.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what we'll do is we'll just put 3 mannequins up for me and Tommy and Dave, and then Mel can sit there the same way he always does.
So Liam, you claim that you're best
Yeah.
friends with Delzato too, right? You say you are? Yeah. I can see that really works pretty well too.
I don't
Well-
claim.
How much hair gel does he put in his hair? You ever ask him that?
No, I don't ask him that.
Wow, that's
Liam's a wannabe.
You can ask him that yourself.
You know how you can tell that he's Delzato's buddy? Take
What's
your
that?
hat off. Take your hat off.
No, I'm not taking my hat off.
Come
Liam
on.
hair.
Take it off and show everybody your salad.
What?
Come on in. Who's that?
Get out.
That's
Who's
his
that? Who's that?
My brother.
His younger.
Get
Get
here.
him in here. Look. Somebody
No.
talk to that's
Take
interesting.
off your hat and show him your salad. Come on.
Oh, the Michael Delzato haircut. Oh my God.
How cool is that?
That's awful. I got the Telly Savalas, or
Yeah.
Mr.
The
Clean.
Adam Graves haircut.
Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean.
You have the Adam Graves haircut, Tom.
Yeah, we heard you. We heard you the first time. Oh, bastard, you. So, how are you doing at school? Did you find out? Did you make the dean's list or honor roll that time?
No, I didn't make either. I was good enough, but I didn't make either.
So let me write this down. You say you're best friends with John Tortorella. He's not here. You say you're best friends with Michael Greasehead Delzato. He's not here. And then you said you made the honor roll, and that's not true. So,
But I was good
Yeah.
enough to make it, though.
yeah, you should have made it.
Are we picking on you, Liam?
No,
If you thought we weren't gonna,
just let me know when they call you into the Hall of Fame, Ron,
when they,
and I'll be there.
I'll call you. You'll be the first guy I call. I'll tell you what you do. You sit by the phone and wait right now, okay?
Yep.
Pete, are we going to do some charity thing for police down the road? Didn't you call us about that? Or is that just another story you made up?
No. That's something that we're trying to set up for the spring. We're looking to do something with ice hockey in Harlem. Up in Alaska, we have Woolman Rink and we have Prospect Park all set up. And with all the negativity that's been going on with the police department, it'll be a way for them to introduce hockey to the kids. This will probably be in the off season after all of the junior Rangers stuff is over with. Again, I don't know what's going to happen with COVID and the summer camps with the kids in regards to ice hockey. But like I say, looking into the future, things have kind of come to a
Well, you
halt.
can't really look that far in the future because you're only like 2 feet tall anyway.
You got to come up with better jokes than that.
No, that's all right.
That was pretty good. I like that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Ron, go ahead. Put your thing on mute, Ron.
Liam 1, Pete 0.
Okay. So yeah, no, we're looking to do something with them, and not just really going through the New York City Police Department, but going through the Detectives Endowment Association, which is the union that represents, like you say, some of the greatest detectives in the world, and we're looking to push this forward. And I'm hoping that you guys get in on it. The NYPD hockey team is on board, so I think it'll give a lot of kids that haven't been exposed to hockey at all the experience to actually witness what it's all about.
I love those games.
Just so everybody knows, Pete was a former New York City police officer. Were you a detective or what were you?
He wasn't smart enough to be a detective.
Yeah, really, what were you a detective?
He was a detective of finding good pizza places.
Yeah, I was going to say, like he's bringing on all the cologne places. Like, pizza.
No, I switched it up now. I don't get my cologne anymore at the pizza place. I get it at the pastry shop.
Oh, man.
Again, that's why when you were here the other day, I smelled a bunch of cannolis.
It was Liam's birthday last week, too, by the way.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
We wished him a happy birthday?
Yep.
Okay.
19 years old, and,
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about that one. I'm not even going to make a joke about it.
Hey, listen, when Tommy was 19, he was the most popular kid in grade 8. He had a driver's license.
Liam, is your family pretty big on Thanksgiving dinner and everything? You guys cook?
Yeah, we're hoping to do it with my grandmother, whether the weather's nice enough to do it outside or however.
How many
We do it.
people are
We
you
usually-
allowed? How many people are you allowed? 2?
Well, 2.
Shifts. Like, if
No,
you
it's
have
10.
4 acres, you're allowed 2 people. Like one on 2 acres, and other one on 2 acres.
Yeah.
They don't catch the
Well,
virus.
the good thing about Pete is if they come in and look how many people are in there, they won't even see them.
It's like half a person, right?
So that's one of those persons.
Okay, there's 1.5.
Oh,
He's lucky I love him. He's lucky I love him. That's all I got to say.
hey, don't pick on Pete. He's not short. Just everybody else is taller. Anyway, yeah, Thanksgiving could be interesting this year.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Especially with the travel and
Is it
people
over yet?
coming to come in.
I'll just have to go to Tommy's. Tommy seems to make good meals every weekend.
Unbelievable. I was going to have Gress over, but I guess I can't now.
No. Because you can't have more than one person in your house.
Yeah,
at a
exactly.
time. That's the rules of my house.
I'll be cooking like the homemade turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes. We'll make homemade raspberry pie, apple pie. Oh, man.
What do they normally do in Canada for Thanksgiving? Like, what is the traditional meal?
Well, Thanksgiving. What do you?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly.
We just say A all the time.
Yeah, they just.
Get out, eh? Pass me the turkey, eh?
You know how Canada got its name, right?
Wow.
No, Ron.
Well, years and years ago, before it had a name, there was these older gentlemen sitting around there going, "The elders."
You were there, right? You were there, right?
I could have been. I would have named it after you, though. But you can't say that word on television. So they were all sitting around there going like, well, how are we going to name this? How are we going to name Canada? And the guy goes, I think the best way to do this is the older guy starts first and picks a letter out. The second guy picks a letter out. And that's how they get it. That's how they're going to name.
So you were the first one to pick a letter out, huh?
I picked the letter. I went C-A. The next guy went N-A. Try to figure it out from there because you're obviously in high school or college.
That's pretty good. I've never heard that before.
Exactly. That. Garth, you're the king of the one-liners, brother.
And then what was the last one? Oh no, you don't, Liam. You know how to spell Canada?
I try.
I would ask Pete, but it would go over his head.
Yeah. Hey Pete, how big of a ladder did you have to do for that hockey's family sign in over your shoulder? What is that? You had to put an 8-foot ladder because you're only about 2 feet tall.
That's bad. Speaking of spelling, when Larry Melnick, we tested him a little bit to see if he can come on the show, and we asked him if he could spell Mississippi. And he asked if it was the river or the state. Think about it. Think about it. Man.
Oh yeah.
You know what? On I don't know if you guys have been in touch with him, but I've been talking to Bubba. Unfortunate that he lost his kid, and Bubba's in in Hong Kong, and terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Little story.
Yeah, very sad. Very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Not to dull out this whole
Really.
speech, but I don't know if Liam even has any
I was
recollection.
going to ask, who is that?
Barry,
I'm not sure who that is.
he was another captain of the Rangers. Came from Colorado. Good guy. Did the sass.
Taller than you, right?
Liam, say it again. And I'm going to hang this up, and I'm driving a half hour to your house and strangling you. But no, it's a sad, sad story, and I can't fathom what this poor guy must be going through.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Bubba, but I've been messaging him.
Yeah, I've been doing the same thing. He got a nice tattoo of his son Brock, but again, I cannot fathom what this poor guy is going through.
Where do you go, Pete?
You guys should try to get him on. You guys should try to get him on one of these.
Okay. Well,
3 o'clock 2 o'clock here in the
you know
afternoon.
the time zone, right?
Well, you wake him up. If it's on 3 o'clock here in the afternoon, you can get up for it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Tommy's up at that time in the morning. Who cares?
All right,
Yeah,
get
but
up.
we're not interviewing Tom.
Get up and get going.
Yeah.
All right, Pete. Where do we really have some fun on the show, Pete? Where do you,
Yeah, when you want to take that out of the
Liam
equation.
wants to talk about his actual coaching experiences and in regards to his major and what he's looking to do. And he's had some kind of an insight on what's been going on so far. So he was kind of
I have
What do you mean you have?
insight to what?
Major, he's a private. He's not a major.
I think Pete makes things up.
Liam, what you
No,
made?
but-
Cool.
So it's sports management with it focuses more on business and athletic administration.
Right.
So more towards like the athletic administration part.
Right.
Because I'm no businessman, if you can tell.
You're not?
No,
Was
not
that-
like you.
You want to get into sport management?
220 businesses over there.
Hey, how many years of school you got to go for this?
I have 2 more left.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Like this year and then 2 more after?
this year. So next semester and then 2 more after.
Okay, I was making sure.
So
I thought maybe this was your third one, your second one, right?
no, this is my
Second.
second one.
Yeah, I got your jersey here too. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Did you go to CVS and get it back?
Hey, don't ruin the value by signing it, please.
I'm not signing it. I only sign for people I know.
Gresh, did you go to CVS and get it back? What did you do?
Either out of eBay or Amazon have been having a sale.
No, yeah, sale. You sell my ass. Okay, here. Okay, hold on. We'll do the jersey second. This is a. Anybody see that?
I like that.
Oh, nice.
What is it?
I like that.
New York State Police, New Jersey State Police, and what's the other one?
Well, that was a
Ice
game.
Battle.
Yeah, it was the ice battle in 1998. I went down to it and the New York they ended up winning 4-3 in overtime.
Hey, didn't arrest you while you were there?
And then they gave me.
Didn't
this
you know they
plaque
have a
to
warrant
show
out for you?
Liam, shut up.
They gave me some hanging on my wall today. So
Tommy, have you ever gone to any of the NYPD FD games at the
I
Garden?
Yes, I have.
I went to them before you even joined the force.
I got to go to one of them. I haven't gone to any of them.
Pete, I went.
Oh.
What year did you join the force?
88.
I used to go to the football games in Shea Stadium back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And it was like you didn't want to pick a side because you didn't know who was who in the building. But they had one side in Shea Stadium was for the police, one side for the firemen, and on the field was a war.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Same thing on the ice. I love when
Hey, Pete would be able to play if he had a harder shot, and he didn't fall over every time he skated.
and if he could skate, he could play too. I coached.
No, but
Pete.
seriously, Pete
I
has been.
coached Pete. I felt bad. I wanted to bench him, but I couldn't because I know him. You know, I felt guilty to bench him.
Did Pete jump over the boards or did he go through the gate?
No, well,
He couldn't reach. He couldn't reach to jump over the board. You had to open the gate.
Like this, Tommy. Put him over top. And put him
Come on.
on.
Hey, little guy. You're up there, little guy.
And here,
Thank you.
hey, you're not getting it now, but
Did you do that at CBS?
No,
Crush?
but
well, I had one. I left two of them in my car, and somebody stole them out of my car.
No. We haven't heard that story.
No, this is like 3 months ago. Oh, you haven't heard that story?
What what the
Can you hear that?
what's that supposed to be?
I don't know.
No.
Set you guys up for a second, which helped.
No. You know what, Liam? This is how important you are. Ron was going to go to Costco today, but because of this show, he's canceled it. He's going to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
I do have to say one thing on behalf of Pete, though. Even though I've been busting his balls the whole time, he's been very important in helping me get my level 1 and showing me the ropes and teaching me everything and giving me instruction.
That's nice.
So
Yeah.
Thank you, Pete, for that.
Liam, like I say, you're important. You're an important. You and your family have been so important to me. And
Well, hold it. His family.
Yeah.
what's that?
He has a nice family.
Oh,
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Don't-
But they've been.
I
So,
come from nice people, but I'm not very nice.
Now you got it.
but he's been a special part of my life, and he's made me. Even at the age that I'm at, I've learned a lot from him. It's very humbling, and I'm privileged to be a part of his life.
Good.
Same here. And who knew I'd become
You're
friends
what?
with his son? Who knew I'd become friends with his son and develop the relationship I have with him and his family? It really does mean a lot. So
Yeah.
So, Liam, what do you want to do then? You want to get into sports management?
I want to become either a executive, like a president or a GM, or even become a coach. So
Yeah.
that's my goal.
Do yourself a favor. Stay away from coaching.
Yeah.
I've heard that even from Torts. He goes, "You're not becoming a coach." He's even said that to me straight to my face. He goes, "I won't let you become a coach." So
That's interesting.
yeah.
Oh, management part's pretty good.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
says I would be a better manager than I would be a coach. So
Yeah,
Good.
that's what my
he knows what he's doing, so I'll take his advice.
Hey, I think he's a great coach. I love. He's got a lot of fire in him. It's good to
No,
see.
yeah. He gets more out of his players than anybody else in the league, that's for sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
He's a different person when he's away from the bench.
Yeah, and if you
So-
really knew him, you'd know that, Liam.
Trust me.
Otherwise,
You want to talk about knowing a person? Hold on. Let me get a picture.
I was hoping maybe I'm on here today, tell us about that stuff, but obviously Liam doesn't have much pull.
Yeah,
On the show.
I have a lot more pull than you think I do.
he
He's not on the show.
He has a lot of pull, all right.
Michael Dosato's probably getting his hair done or something.
Hold on.
And-
Where's
and his nails and toes.
Oh, yeah. Is that a pedicure? Is that what they call that?
So look at-
Pedicure?
I'm gonna send you, Tommy, and I don't know if you could put it on there or what. But
What are you gonna do?
I'm sending you a picture. Let's see if you get it.
Is that what is he your nails and toenails done? Is that a pedicure? Is that what that is?
I don't. Is it a
manicure up top, pedicure on the bottom.
Of course you would know.
Of course,
Of course
I
you would
go
know,
for
Ron.
that. I go for that.
I know. I think the
I
think the
don't
pedicure is
like
more.
hanging
You asked for the
and
hairy dude, right? To
Pardon?
do it for you?
What?
I said you asked for the hairy dude to do it for you, right?
I asked for I get my hair cut by a young lady every beginning of the month, and I go to this place to get my nails done. I don't know my toenails.
No, you know what?
What is that?
That was.
Picture
I'll
Liam.
show it. No, I'll show it.
Picture
This
Liam.
was. Hold on. No, that's not. That's not it.
All
This
right.
was.
There you go.
Hold on.
Oh yeah,
There.
well, yeah,
That was at my confirmation
you can't
in-
Photoshop.
when I
You
was
can't Photoshop
a number
that.
of years back. No,
What
you
were you-
can't Photoshop
You
that.
can't Photoshop that one. That's a real picture.
Pete should know something about that. He used to Photoshop himself on a taller body every time he's in a picture, right, Pete?
Not really, because if I could find a picture of me and Quartz, I'm
Oh,
big.
What do you guys like?
I
Where is
got
it?
my picture taken one time with Laidlaw.
Yeah, show that. We were in what magazine? Esquire magazine together.
Hold
Oh
on.
my
I
God.
think it's laying out.
That was probably their last resort.
Yeah.
It was probably their last resort.
No, they begged us. Begged us.
Yeah.
But no, we're busy. We can't do it. So
Hey, how good was the league when you two were in it? It doesn't seem to be a very, very good league when you two were in it.
yeah, only 21 teams there, big boy. 21 teams. Harder to make the league back then.
Hey,
There's a lot.
it's funny you brought that up, Tom. I was just sorting stuff out.
Esquire.
Oh boy.
Trying to think what page it was on though.
Esquire magazine. That's the one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey
Yeah,
Pete, what are you
I wonder
looking
where the
for?
picture was in here, though.
Picture of you when you were taller back in second grade, and then you
Negative.
just shrunk from there on.
Negative. I'm looking for the picture of. Look. I don't know if you could see this one. I'm
No.
bigger than a Ruzioni.
Yeah, because you're standing up.
You're dating Laruzioni?
No, I wanted to show a
You
picture.
were
of me.
standing on a step stool, don't you remember?
Just for the fact that, like it showed that I'm really not that short. I might be short in the.
You're
Pete
not
Ashton.
short in height. You're just
Would
short.
you Canadians that live up in the boondocks in God's country, but
Pete's-
you know
Pete,
what?
Pete is really not that short, really. We like to tease Pete. That's all.
No, he's
No,
not.
he is. Don't give him credit.
here we go. Here's a picture of your gem of a man. I don't know again how
Take it away from the screen. It's hurting my eyes.
I don't know how I could do this, but where's his shoulder? Where's my shoulder, big guy?
You can't see it.
No,
How could you see?
you gotta bring it closer.
I can't find that picture, Tom.
All right, so we'll get it.
See that?
Tap the screen.
That's
Tap
great.
your phone screen. It's getting dark. There we go.
That's good. Who else you got there? Hey,
Yeah, who's the man on the right? I know the man on the left.
What is it?
who else do you have,
Who's the
Pete?
man on the right?
I got all you guys saved in my phone. You guys are all my heroes.
Oh my
Did I get my
God.
picture taken with you?
Oh yeah, I got plenty of pictures with you, Tommy, with all the sessions I
Don't
was.
you remember? You had to give him a step stool.
I only have
stand on?
Gresh off ice because I don't think Gresh has had skates on for the last maybe 15 years. Big guy,
5 years.
5 years. Okay.
Can't find that picture, Tom.
Do you
It's in
remember
here.
how to skate, Gresh?
Don't want to. Don't want to. Listen, my feet get beat up bad enough when I'm with you with your chair running me over.
Tommy, how have you done with the floorball stuff? I know you did some stuff with Pauling.
They went up and Pauling and do it. It was great. I thought it was a great concept for the kids, especially you do those learn to skate programs, and it's hard for the kids to skate when they get started.
Right.
I feel
so-
like you have to like.
Just-
the good thing with that is, sorry to cut you off. It's
No,
good
that's
to
fine, man. Go ahead.
let them learn. It's good to let them learn the game, and then put them on the ice. Right?
Yeah.
Like you have to show them how to play the game first before you can show them how to skate. So
I mean, I had that.
but,
If you show them the game and put them on the ice, that's what they're there for. What are you going to do?
yeah,
Like
but
outside
you,
run
half the
road?
time you're showing them how to skate. You're not showing them how to play the game. You got to show them how to play the game first, and then teach them how to skate. What are you looking at over there? Are you looking
What's
at
that?
like
No, my
pictures or something
my
of
son just
Tommy
texted,
and Pete?
my son just texted me. I got to get going. What time is
All
it?
right. So, well, that's good news. I like the idea of you
He
becoming
just
a.
walked in. He just walked in. Hey, No, yeah, we were just, I just said that. You just text me. Okay.
You going to Costco?
No, I'm going to go tomorrow morning.
Okay. What are you getting?
Everything. I'm out of everything.
Okay, get the frozen turkey breast. Serious.
I have to write that down. Hold on.
Frozen turkey breast.
You think this COVID stuff's gonna ramp back up again?
It is ramping up right now.
Back
Well,
up.
I know that, but do you think we're gonna?
Oh, yeah.
Let it rip. Let it rip.
It's gonna keep going. It's going to keep going up.
It is. You think?
Yes, unfortunately.
It's not going to get better for a long time. Well, maybe now that Joe's in there.
Sleepy Joe.
Tommy, I know you've coached before, and I was explaining it to Liam. Gresh, did you coach much after your career or not?
Coach what?
Hurling.
Hurling.
Yes, you better hurl.
Why would you want to coach? We just got finished saying you get fired. I mean, like, no, I never wanted to coach.
You never wanted to coach?
No. I
Well,
like
if you
that.
wanted to coach, you'd start coaching you first.
No,
That give him the itch to coach because that's a lot of work teaching you how to play hockey, Pete.
Well, listen to me. Coaching is not a very easy thing to do.
Especially when you're trying to coach Pete over here.
Coaching anybody.
All right. So, Ron, you got to run, right?
Yeah.
Liam, it's great to see you again. Pete, great to see you
Good
again.
seeing you guys.
We're looking
Yes.
forward to doing that thing with the police officers down the city too. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
a lot of
no,
fun.
that'd definitely be a good time. And
Back to blue.
make sure you wear NYPD jerseys. Everybody on that team knows who you guys are.
Good.
Tommy, you didn't happen to be there. Kotze was there with Ron.
Every guy.
Say
Yeah,
again?
every guy but one in the top right corner.
Okay.
Hey, that game was better than watching, not to poke fun at the Rangers, but that game was better than watching Ranger Island.
Yeah, it was.
All right, guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe, right? This cold
Okay.
stuff's picking up again. Stay safe.
Good seeing you guys.
Bye.
All right,
guys.
thanks.
Take care. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.